rest of it. I don't know when this is going to start. Do not know when this is going to start. I have one link. KHOU 11 is going to do the press conference. That doesn't seem to have started yet, but have you guys seen it anywhere started? I mean, I have this screen over here where it looks like it's supposed to start. But does anybody else have any other links? Anything at all? This is the press conference in Audrii, I think it was Cunningham, right? For some reason I always remember her first name. Yeah, Cunningham, right? Yeah, she is or was. I mean, I don't know if she's dead or alive, but it doesn't sound good. 2000. I was going to say when she was born, but she's actually 11 years old, 75 pounds, and 4'1". She was at her dad's house, who has custody of her, and the roommate of her dad is an absolute wacko felon, and he sort of set up a ruse with the mother of the child and sort of gave him cover, as it were, to abduct Audrii, in my opinion. Hey, thanks, Kubi. It was really crazy. If you guys watched our shows last night, we went over all the text messages between the two, and once you sort of realize what's going on, while the mother and the father aren't ideal parents by in any stretch of the imagination, they don't appear to have anything to do with it. So not sure what else to say. We're waiting for a press conference, though, apparently. So if you're on Facebook, if you can find a different link, send me a link, and I can go ahead and have a few more queued up. Maybe there's one that's from the actual police station, or the sheriff's department. Thank you, Kubi. Truth Sleuth is saying that supposedly law enforcement has the suspect out there, and he's probably pointing out the location. He probably confessed, is my guess. If you do a show tonight, I'll share your live and some of the groups, I guess. Yeah, let's see. At any rate, it's not looking good. Yeah, I mean, that's what we were saying last night. Hey, it's Emily Flotilla, never illa. And there was this girl out there doing live streams this morning. They had the FBI, and they had bags and so forth, and they're right underneath this bridge over here on Long King Creek. Thanks, Wise Child. And yesterday they were parked over here in this area. The missing child, Audrii, she lived right in this house right here with her father, Joshua. And we also have a, as we were reporting last night, a crazy roommate. That he's got you can't even, it takes you like an hour to read all of his. What are you looking at? Oh, he's trying to do something? Yeah, there's nothing really to. Oh yeah, you want to look at that? Okay. All right, right over here, underneath this bridge right here, the FBI, they were bringing some bags out, and then right over here is where they were searching yesterday. And then, you know, Joshua, the father, lives right here in this house. And that's where Audrii also lived because he had custody. And she went missing in between here, or in the 100 block. So I think the bus picks her up right here because I looked it up, and the allocated bus stop is right here, but you can tell that a bus would have to come in and loop around. I mean, it's absolutely perfect for picking up all the kids in this area, right? And so I think right here is where, you know, it could just be anywhere right along here, where she would get on the bus and go out and then go to school that way. But she never made it onto the bus, and she never she never made it onto the bus, never made it to school or anything. And based on the text message exchange between, let's see, what the hell is this guy's? His name is Don Stephen McDougal. All right, this guy. There was a text message exchange between him and the mother of Audrii, and it was more like, you know, he was telling her how the father and other family members are trying to make it look like she's really mean and evil and stuff like that. And he'll set up a meeting for her the next day, and he'll drive her to school. And then she kept saying, "You mean after school?" "Yeah, I'll drive her there before school. I mean, and then after school," you know. So you could tell that in his mind he knew he was going to do this before school started. And then, but she never saw him, and he went and I think he abducted her and killed her because 2 or 3 of his charges are, you know, like soliciting minors, you know, like, or other charges related to that. And he's just, it's a nightmare. What sucks the most almost is like the last person she saw was a monster looking wacko like that. I mean, Jesus. Just a second. Alright, just listen to this.
Clear.
That's a scanner. I'm not sure why I need to be listening to scanner audio at this point. Yeah, so like some of these images right here, these are the people that were below that other bridge that I was showing you, looking and bagging items. Yeah, I have that spot. So, you know, it's sort of interesting that, you know, they were looking here yesterday, but this morning the FBI was right here, right off of this bridge, looking into they were walking up the bank over here on Long Creek. Yeah, so it's right around in this area they were coming up from down below. Looks a lot different because there's no leaves on the trees and everything. But and also, you guys, if you want to help support the channel like Mama 457 Rose, that would be great. You know what's funny? 8675309. Every time I see your emoji, it's almost like you're coming in already smacking your face. Oh wait, I hear something. All right. Let me turn this thing off. Hope it sounds mono to me.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Hopefully you guys can hear it. that's really low. I can boost it
Mic
up.
check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 3. That good? Good afternoon. I appreciate your patience and everybody coming here today. My name is Lieutenant Craig Cummings, CRAIG-CUMMINGS, a spokesperson with Texas Department of Public Safety, and today we're here to provide updates on the search for Audrii Cunningham, the 11-year-old that went missing on Thursday. I'm here joined by the Polk County District Attorney Shelley Sitton, as well as members of the Polk County Sheriff's Office, Lieutenant Craig Finnegan, and I also want to make the mention that we have countless investigators and analysts that are out here assisting as well in multiple locations throughout the county and throughout the area looking for Audrii. Sheriff Lyons was not able to be here this afternoon, but I want to reiterate he is actively engaged in marshaling the resources that are needed to bring Audrii home. He did ask me to thank all of the volunteers who have been so helpful during this, all the businesses that have been just nothing but exceptional. The dive teams, it's cold out here, all the investigators, the Texas Rangers, the FBI, also the FBI as victim specialists who have been with the family. Also want to thank the District Attorney's Office and EquiSearch as well, who was out here.
Texas EquiSearch, we support
I can say last night that investigators searched several locations throughout the area looking for Audrii. Unfortunately, they did not find her. That's the reason why the search continues.
No, I've been playing it for a while, Truth Sleuth. You're behind.
This investigation is very fluid. However, I can say that we ended up identifying a backpack yesterday at the dam that is consistent with that belonging to a child. And so we are going through those contents right now to evaluate what's in that. And although I mentioned yesterday we have persons of interest, today I want to announce that we have one main person that we are looking at right now as a person of interest, and that is Don Stephen McDougal, 42 of Livingston. He was arrested yesterday for an unrelated aggravated assault charge. And in furtherance of this investigation, we're asking for the public to call the Polk County Sheriff's Office or use our iWatch Texas app to report seeing the 2003 Chevrolet Suburban that we put out on X this morning. That is McDougal's vehicle. So anyone that saw that vehicle on Thursday or Friday, we're asking that you call the Polk County Sheriff's Office.
That matches the one that the lady said he tried to sell her.
And report what you saw to investigators. I also want to announce that we are very thankful for the Polk County Crime Stoppers for offering a $7,000 reward for tips leading to the arrest and prosecution of the person responsible for Audrii's disappearance. And these tips can be anonymous.
It's not
I also want to say
okay.
that we are hopeful that we can bring Audrii home alive, and that's what we are absolutely working for right now. But based on the evidence that we've got, we understand that foul play is a factor as well. So with that, I open it up for questions.
Wow, I thought there'd be more.
That's part of the ongoing investigation right now. Our investigators remain absolutely committed to finding Audrii, and so I don't want to get into those investigative efforts, but they're absolutely ongoing.
And so we have Tim's over at water or
I'm not sure where it was found. Our investigators are looking through that now, but we do know it was right down there in the dam, and it was.
See, when they say unrelated charges, it isn't. He was arrested because of this case. A lot of times they keep these little charges on the side and let them sit there for a while because they might need it at some point to bring him in. He was arrested in relation to this case, even though the charges aren't. Isn't that obvious? Yeah.
You mentioned that you all found him near the dam. About the area by the marina, how closely related is that to the search site over by the Trinity River?
So where we did the press conference yesterday, the bag was found down. And again, I want to reiterate, our sincere hope is that we bring Audrii home.
Let
So
that
anyone
cut
who has
out.
information, who has seen that vehicle, the 2003 Chevrolet Suburban, please call investigators and give us your information.
Is the Google cooperating with you all?
Right.
I would say that there are times, but I don't want to get farther into that right now. Our investigators have done a great job in doing what they do best, which is uncovering the facts that leading them to draw conclusions, and that's exactly what they're doing right now.
Do you all have control of that vehicle right now, or is it still out in the wind?
No, we have control of it.
Is McDougal still in custody?
Yes. Yeah. He was arrested last night on the unrelated aggravated assault charge.
Yeah, it's definitely
More just
related.
personal level,
I mean, the charges.
scale of something like this
There he
has
is.
to be a tough one for law enforcement, for the community. Talk a little bit about how you all are holding up and how you guys are using this loss to kind of push you forward in this work.
You know, I think that brings up a great point. Everybody is committed. They realize that Audrii was loved by so many folks, and that is the driving force for us to get answers to bring her home. But it certainly resonates through the law enforcement community.
This is
Many of us have
KHOU
kids,
11.
on how this can happen. And so we are working exceptionally hard. Investigators from many agencies that are out here and nonprofits that are out here to
Yeah, so Texas EquiSearch is one of them, and we've donated from the income from the channel well over $20,000 to Texas EquiSearch over the last few years. So when you guys help support the channel, it allows us to do those kinds of things.
bring Audrii home.
Can you shed any light on the timeline between the time that the father was notified that she was not in school and the report was actually made that she was missing?
We can say that about 5:30. Yeah, she did not make it to school. That was the reason why the father, the family became very concerned when she did not get off the bus.
Sir, it's going to start getting darker in a few more hours. Until what time are you guys going to be actively searching for Audrii?
We were actively searching throughout the night last night, and so I would surmise that if the evidence is driving us that far, the investigators that we've got are dogged. They are absolutely committed to finding Audrii, and so if there's a reason to be out here at night, that's exactly what they're going to be doing.
Were there any other items other than the background found?
There were other items that were found, but we're not getting into what those items were. That's all part of the investigative effort that we've got ongoing right now. All right, with
That was
that,
his clothing.
Your investigation is moving to a possible foul play. Can you expand on that a little bit?
I don't want to get any farther than that. That's certainly, we're looking at all factors. And so our primary focus and hope is that we bring Audrii safely home, but we also realize that foul play may be
He
a
is good
factor.
at that.
So we're just considering that in light of the Crime Stoppers reward. So that's where we're at right now. But I want to thank everybody for being here. We will continue to provide updates on X. If more information becomes available, we'll certainly hold another press conference to keep the public and y'all informed. Again, thank you for being here.
All right, well, there you go. There you have it. That was the press conference. Hey, you're looking at the screen on my crap I'm working on. Yeah. So anyways, that was my Delphi. I'm trying to get something ready to go on that one. Yeah, we're discussing that one tonight. All of the information that points to Richard Allen. All right. It doesn't have to be direct either. It could just be stuff that you go, yeah, that indicates, like Blue's doing way better. Yeah, he's pees a little bit more than you'd want him to, but he's definitely more perky, etc. Yeah, so it sounds like that they were doing, they searched those exact spots that we were talking about. You could see the FBI was down in this area over here, pulling bags out. I think it was kind of like that. They were down here, coming up like this. with the bags. So I was right way down here. It's not really that close to the previous spot, which is over here. You know, as a crow flies, it is 3.5 miles or so. Well, that's it, you guys. Thank you to those who supported the channel: Kubi, Wise Child, Mama 457 Rose, and Eugenie. The rest of you, Jesus. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, damn it. Alright, anyways, if there's any updates, we'll obviously go over those this evening. And if we, you know, if not, though, I'm going to go over we'll just go over the Richard Allen stuff, alright? So I think it'll be fun. You guys can put in all the things that you've heard out there, etc. And hey, look at that. Last second, 8675309, attempted wave. Don't let her down. Don't let her down. Don't. Your name, I keep wanting to say. You, don't worry about it, sweetheart. I want to say that. Hey, thank you so much for bringing us this update. Sending speedy recovery and well wishes of Blue. Yeah, he seems to be doing better. You know, you just have to keep giving him his Lasix every single day. That's about it. You know. But yeah, I mean, the Lasix is like basically a remedy. It almost feels like. I mean, he's totally different now. You know, he has to pee a lot more frequently, and sometimes he's gone on the floor. But you know, it just is what it is, I guess. Hey, thanks Amber Maiden and Danny ICURN and Flora Morena. Yeah, it was just a quick live stream regarding the, you know, it was the press conference. You can go watch it on KHOU 11 as well. I tried to, you know, the audio must be really loud because I just realized I didn't turn off. Now it's going to be back to normal there. There we go. So that's what it's supposed to be. About like this. Testing one. Hello. Hold on. Testing. Yeah, about like that is what it would normally be. I'm kind of wondering if I have to change that audio setting again. And now I know at least where it is. Thank you, Truth Sleuth. Thanks for your getting me some updates and stuff too. You know what's weird about Lasix? I was thinking about this just randomly. If you think about it like this, a dog, when they get Lasix, they feel so much better. They run around and they're so happy again, and they're just almost like renewed themselves. And the reason is because they don't know what the underlying problem is behind them. Now, if you're an adult with congestive heart failure, even with Lasix, you feel better. You're still mentally just like, oh, Jesus, oh, man. But dogs don't have that problem. You know, there isn't some doctor saying, well, let me tell you what's going on here. You know, and so it's interesting because that means humans probably feel equally as good, but mentally we just don't really accept it. You know, it's like, it's weird. It's kind of an interesting way to view it, though. Thank you, Amber E. All right. Well, anyways, we'll be back on later this evening. I appreciate you guys' support here and showing up. And sad case. It doesn't sound very good. They hope that she's alive, but you know, even yesterday's press conference, you could tell that it didn't really sound great, right? Maybe oh, they can't hear me. They're like in a whole different room. Thank you, Saul T. But I was cool last night. We came back on really late, and I liked the show. It felt like old times. It was so different again. It felt like it was fun doing, you know, it's like we were just digging around looking for stuff, and it kind of reminded me of the old days, you know. I think I might have to start doing some of those later night shows. That was kind of, although I did go to bed kind of late. I think I fell asleep by 3. And then I got up at 9:30 or something, but that was kind of fun though. So, anyways, all right, we'll see you guys this evening. Appreciate you all, and yeah, hopefully they get some answers soon. They just need to get answers from McDougal, and then they'll know exactly where to look. And you know, it looks like at this point, because the backpack was found there, and they found other information somewhere else, that he was driving around dumping items in different places. You know, this here isn't downstream or anything that could somehow get from the dam over. Well, you can't see it, but anyways, where the FBI was looking, that stream doesn't really connect where you could find something over there. Yes, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thanks for the wave there, and welcome. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Right? Yeah, I don't know why it sounds like that to me. Like a mob. I don't know. Tonight was probably, normal 5:30, something like that. Oh, well, thanks, Sandy Shirley. There it is. Well, thank you so much, Sandy Shirley. Very kind, very kind. All right. Well, hey, I'm still here. Anyways, yeah, probably like 5:30 tonight. And so go out and kind of try to find all the things that you think really point to Richard Allen. I mean, let me just show you what I would this thing right here now. I mean, I've sort of readjusted everything. Let me just show you this picture here. Hold on. You don't think? Like, look at this right here. This is from the bar. And I know it's blurry and everything, but the shape of the head in there, this is from Richard Allen playing pool in a bar. And even just looking at like these, just in general, where the nose and the chin down here with the, I mean, that's pretty crazy, and that's a picture more in the light right there. So anyways, I've got that, and we'll be taking a look at that later too. And so we'll see you later. All right, thanks everybody. I look up again, and 8675309 slapping her face. Be safe out there. Yeah, I've been doing this true crime thing for quite a while now. Oh, that sucks. And during this whole time, I have not seen one person that is a crime dissector. Where would it say that on there? Detective Wisdom. On the scanner. Where would it say that? Gonna get you on a stretcher if you try and play me like an old projector. Crime sector is my nectar. Professor Greg is gonna give another lecture. Crime collector, freak connector, and I'm always gonna be a pup protector. Fool deflector, interceptor, and I'm meaner than a spectre with a vector on his pector. With all respect, y'all, just remember I've a temple fucking check ya. I have no agenda. I'm a pretender, and I'll serve it to you straight without the blender. And in the end, I'm gonna send ya on a mission to reveal the true offender. Yeah, I see the Lake Livingston area scanner, but give me the hour that it was in, and I'll go look it up and I'll play it later. But if you don't have the hour and all that stuff like that, yeah, you saw that, Truth Sleuth. Did you hear it though? Yeah. So it's Broadcastify runs it. I was just on there. Okay, so if you give me the hour really quick, I'll go look it up and I'll play it later. Go just tell me the hour that it's in. I doubt we'll get the answer to that. I'm not going to go listen to I don't even know what was it today, yesterday, when was it? Okay, forget it. It was written and underneath the scanner location. Forget it. All right. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you guys later, and be safe.